What happens when a charity closely associated with the future King and Queen of the United Kingdom suddenly finds itself pulled into the long shadow of Jeffrey Epstein? On the surface, it's a quiet resignation. A trustee steps down. A statement is issued. The work continues. But beneath that calm exterior lies a deeper question about reputation, responsibility, and the delicate balance between royal patronage and institutional independence. If you're fascinated by the untold stories of the British royal family, the decisions that shape the monarchy, and the complex dynamics behind the crown, then you absolutely need to be subscribed to Crown Desk. Hit that subscribe button now, because we're uncovering insights you won't find anywhere else. Let's dive in. To understand why this matters, we need to go back nearly 2 decades. In May 2007, Prince William became president of the Royal Marsden Hospital, one of the United Kingdom's leading cancer treatment centres. It was a significant role, tying him to an institution known for groundbreaking oncology research and patient care. Fast forward to 2024. Catherine, Princess of Wales, publicly revealed she had been diagnosed with cancer. In January 2025, she announced that she was in remission and visited the Royal Marsden, the very hospital where she had received treatment. On that same day, January 14, 2025, William and Catherine were formally named joint patrons of the Royal Marsden NHS Foundation Trust. It was a moment of personal and institutional connection. The hospital was no longer just a royal patronage, it had become part of their lived experience. So, when reports emerged in early 2026 that Nicole Junkerman, a trustee of the Royal Marsden Cancer Charity, had resigned amid renewed scrutiny surrounding Jeffrey Epstein files, attention was inevitable. Here's what is verified. The Royal Marsden Cancer Charity confirmed that Nicole Junkerman offered her resignation as trustee and that it was accepted. The statement, as reported by major outlets, framed the move in light of ongoing media interest and her desire to support the charity's mission. That is the confirmed action. The broader context involves newly publicized material connected to Jeffrey Epstein. According to multiple media reports, released files included correspondence between Epstein and Junkerman spanning several years. Some reports suggest the exchange included numerous emails, including communications that allegedly continued after Epstein's conviction in 2008. However, it's important to draw a careful line here. While media outlets have described the volume and tone of these communications, the underlying documents have not been presented in full to the public in a way that allows independent verification of every claim circulating online. Specific references, including headlines about certain email subject lines, remain based on reporting rather than publicly audited archives. Junkerman's spokesperson has reportedly stated that she was completely deceived and misled by Epstein and deeply regrets their conversations about personal and professional matters. And notably, being named in Epstein-related files does not in itself constitute evidence of wrongdoing. Still, the optics are powerful. The Royal Marsden Cancer Charity operates separately from the NHS Trust, yet it is closely associated with it. And the Trust, of course, is now jointly patronised by the Prince and Princess of Wales. In moments like this, what many experts believe comes into play is not just legality, but perception. Charities, particularly those connected to royal figures, operate in a space where public confidence is everything. Trustees are expected not only to uphold governance standards, but to protect institutional integrity from distraction. Based on patterns we've seen before in high-profile organizations, swift resignations in the face of mounting media scrutiny are often less about admission and more about containment. The goal becomes preserving the mission, in this case cancer research and patient support, from being overshadowed by controversy. There is no indication that Prince William or Princess Catherine were involved in this matter. There is no suggestion of operational misconduct within the charity itself. But the situation underscores a broader theme we've explored on this channel before. The monarchy's proximity to institutions means that reputational shockwaves travel fast. In an era where archival documents can resurface decades later and instantly dominate global headlines, the royal ecosystem, from patronages to charities to affiliated boards, must constantly navigate the tension between association and accountability. What happens next? The charity continues its work. The patronage remains in place. The resignation closes one chapter, at least formally. But the episode raises a larger question about governance in the royal sphere. How deeply are trustees vetted? How do institutions respond when historical associations resurface in new contexts? And how should the public interpret inclusion in widely circulated files that vary in evidentiary weight? In the end, this story is not about palace scandal. It is about institutional resilience. A hospital that treated a future queen, a charity tied to that hospital, a trustee stepping aside amid renewed scrutiny, and a monarchy that once again finds itself navigating the intersection of public duty and public perception. The decision was quiet. The implications are not. What do you think? Was this simply prudent governance in action, or does it reflect a deeper challenge facing royal-linked institutions in the digital age? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, give the video a like and turn on notifications so you never miss our daily royal briefings. And if you want to understand more about how royal patronages operate behind the scenes, be sure to watch our related deep dive linked on screen now. Join the Crown Desk community. The conversation is just getting started.